Welcome to the first official NBA Bunker podcast of 2011. It's your boy Samuel Finlay, and welcome. Welcome to the new and improved podcast. So why do I say new and improved? Well, these podcasts are going to be much better. Now, what's new is I'm going to only do one per week instead of the two. They're going to be a little bit longer, so you're still going to get your NBA fix for the week, but it'll only be once a week, and it'll be every Wednesday, so midweek. Basically, I'm going to talk about a topic like I normally do, but I'm going to extend it a little bit. And then at the very end of the podcast, I'll be saying who the team of the week I believe is, and who the player of the week is. And I might even be throwing in play of the week. So, with that said, let me begin the first official podcast of 2011. So, you know what's been really annoying me this NBA season? Is the new rule, the respect of the game, or whatever that rule is, where the players are teched up for really showing emotion or, saying something that apparently is disrespectful to the game. Really. Come on. I mean, half the time these players are saying stuff when they're just asking a question or they're frustrated and something slips out. They might not even say anything bad. The tech foul that made me most angry was the one Amar'e Stoudemire got against the Orlando Magic. I mean, come on, that was not a tech foul at all. Check it out. What a great block by Amar'e. Then he talks a bit of trash. He doesn't say anything to Gilbert Arenas, talks trash to the crowd, like the players are told to do, and he gets teed up for it. Come on, referee. That is just terrible. However, I do like it. I did like the next play when he got a block. After it, he put his finger up to his mouth, as if he was telling the refs to be quiet. Amar'e, you're the man. I loved it. What about the tech foul machine, Dwight Howard? He's got 12 so far this season, and if he picks up his 16th, he gets suspended for a game. Well, he's actually only really got 11, because one of his tech fouls he got, which I must say was a horrible call that was resulting in a tech, has been taken off. So he's really only got 11 at the moment. But Dwight Howard said once he gets to 15, he's not going to get any more. But let's be honest, Dwight Howard's getting 16 plus this season. Can we call Dwight Howard the new Rasheed Wallace? Well, either way, he's a tech foul machine. But what about this tech foul he got called for? Or what about the actual call, first of all? He's about to shoot a free throw, taking his time, and the rule is more than 10 seconds, it's a violation. But come on, it's a little bit harsh, isn't it? Then he throws the ball away in disgust, gets a tech foul. What can you do, Dwight? What can you do? While we're talking about Dwight Howard, though, I feel sorry for him sometimes because he really doesn't get many calls off the referees. I mean, he's under the basket getting hacked at, and they just don't call fouls. Then when he bumps someone or touches someone, he gets called for a foul, sorry. And I think it is because he's so big. If a small guard goes up towards him and jumps into Dwight Howard, and he's, straight up, the guard falls over, it looks like a foul, they're going to call it. But if Dwight Howard runs up when there's a small guard there, takes a hit off the guard, it's not going to look as bad, is it? So they often don't call the foul. Bad refereeing, yes, but it's also a tough call to make, I guess. Still, they got to give him some more love. Anyway, I think the whole new NBA rules when it comes to tech foul of the respect to the game or whatever is just a little bit too ludicrous. I mean, it's really, bad for the game, I think, because players can't really show as much emotion as they used to. Anyway, that's all I've got to say about NBA tech fouls. Now, on to the team of the week. And the team of the week goes to... Well, it's funny that it goes to this team because I'm talking about their best player, the Orlando Magic. Why? Well, because they've won 6 straight. And now, since the trade, they're really coming together as a team. Gilbert's starting to play better. Hito's fitting in. Even Jay Rich is balling again. So, hey, team of the week, Orlando Magic. Now, player of the week. I would like to say Chauncey Billups. I mean, NBA.com gave him and Wade player of the week. And I would like to say Billups because he's one of my favourite players in the NBA today. But I'm not going to say Billups, unfortunately. However, I am going to say the other player that NBA.com named player of the week, Dwayne Wade. He also got NBA's Player of the Month, and man, has he been killing it lately. And did anyone see him today? 18 points in 13 minutes? That's impressive. Congratulations, Dwayne, and congratulations, Miami. You're starting to bring some wins together and you're really playing some good basketball, so keep it up. Anyway, that's all we got time for here in the first official NBA Bunker podcast of 2011. Hope everyone enjoyed it. I hope everyone had a good holiday and is starting to get back into the normal lifestyle it is. Anyway, I'll be seeing you next week. Well, I won't be seeing you. I'll be talking to you. Stay tuned. Next Wednesday, NBA Bunker podcast. Until then, I'm out.